20 beers on tap here at Creston Brewery, and yet the philosophy is to have no style at all. Scott is the master brewer here. You would think that a style would be so important, and yet you say, nope, no rules here. Where did your philosophy come from that said, we're going to do away with styles of beer? I have a new philosophy, a new way of doing things.
It's starting with the flavor that you're going for, and then seeing beer as a spectrum of those flavors.
Oh, so, and you have a spectrum on the coaster.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
A little roadmap for how to read our beer styles, because there's no styles listed on the menu. So you can break beer down into its elements, its flavor elements, which is maltiness, which is directly tied to what color the beer is, and then its hoppiness and bitterness. I separate those things because bitterness comes from hops, but hoppy flavors like citrusiness and floral to herbal notes and everything, that's part of hoppy flavors. And so I want to show where those things break down. And then in the middle of our little logo here is what main flavor and aroma are you going to expect. And so if this was Grail, this would be the color of this beer, and hops will be huge on here because that's the main flavor and aroma, and a nice little bit of bitterness and a nice green hoppiness from the tropical fruity notes that get from the hops.
And then on the menu, you have a list of all the beers.
Yep.
Same principles apply.
Yep.
Can you take me through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we have a couple of things that could be described as stouts, but they don't fit a traditional stout category. Like I have a Turkish stout. So, be nice and malty on that C scale, be black in color, just like a stout. The hops will sit kind of in the background, but then hanging in the middle there is a Turkish coffee pot, because you're getting Turkish coffee on your main flavor and aroma components. And so it communicates just a different way of thinking about that beer. We got a brown ale, but it's more like a dark brown, so that's our Quimby. So, and the hoppiness level is a little bit higher in it, so it doesn't quite fit in a brown ale category. It's a little bit darker, but you drink it, you'll think, oh, I've had something like this before, but it's a little bit different, a little bit more my style.
How does that help your patrons?
Well, it makes them engage with what they're drinking a little bit more. That's my goal. So it should be a conversation starter with your server, with the bartender, with me. What are you tasting? You see your visual representation of what's in your glass, but all that matters is, well, what are you tasting? Is it delicious? Is there anything that you compare it to? I'm not going to tell you exactly what you're tasting. It's more to keep a conversation going.
Friends, good beer, good conversation.
Yeah, perfect.